Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video, I am going to test out a few new makeup launches that I just recently got. So this is the NYB Moose Foundation. I have the K Beauty blush in here as well, and I have some other products that I just wanted to try out. So anyway, let's get into the video now. Also, if you are someone who's new to my channel, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it here. I hope you like the vibe. I hope you like the content. Anyway, let's move into the video now. So let's first go into the NYB Moose Foundation. Now this is a new launch by NYB and it was around the price of rupees 300 something. Like I think I paid like 320 or 315 rupees on this. Yes, extremely affordable, but obviously NYB does price their foundation around like 250-200 range. So this was 315 rupees and I got the shade, I really don't remember the shade I got, and it's not written anywhere here as well, but I think I got the shade around like a 4 shade or something like that. Online it looked like it was going to match me, but it's not. It's a very light shade for me. But keeping the shade aside, let's talk about the formulation. Now first of all, we all know mousse foundations aren't the prettiest to look at. I mean, the texture and everything, they aren't pretty, let's just admit that, and let's just keep that out of the way. So when I first got it, I was like, I wasn't a fan of how this looked like initially, but I do know that this is how mousse foundations normally look, right? So now when I was swatching this on my hand yesterday, because I got this package yesterday, and I was like, wait, why does this texture is like literally just sitting on top of my hand? Like I was swatching it on my hand and I was like, maybe because my hand is dry, I haven't really moisturized it well enough. Let's see how it's going to look on my skin. But then today I applied it on my skin and it was like literally the worst thing ever. Like I am not telling, like I'm not kidding you guys. This is the worst foundation I have used in a while. It is patchy, it doesn't blend with your fingers, it doesn't blend with your sponge, it doesn't blend with sponge, so forget it only. It doesn't blend with a brush, it looks patchy, it sits on top of the skin, it peels a lot, and it's a mess. Although partly it is my fault that I got a light shade, but the shade isn't the problem here. The problem is the formulation of this. I don't know who actually came up with this idea to create a mousse foundation with such bad formulation. I would never ever recommend this to anyone, so I had to test out a few other makeup as well. So what I did was I washed my face and I actually used the Nykaa All Day Matte Foundation because I couldn't wear that foundation at all. The texture is very silicone like, which actually starts to peel after you try to blend it in, which first of all it doesn't blend at all, and it looks literally the worst. Like if I have to give the worst foundation in my collection, it has to be this, and there is no other way I can manage this foundation to look good on my skin. There is no other way. I'm telling you guys, this is not what I expected from NYB. I normally do like their base products a lot, and you guys know it too, but this is something I really had a horrible terrible experience with this product, and I am never using it. Like I know a lot of people will try to tell me that use it in this way, use it in that way, but just look at the texture, guys. It's not going to work at all, and if you like it, I'm happy for you, but this did not work out for me. And personally, since you guys always ask for my recommendation, I would not recommend this foundation at all. So the next product I am going to try out here is the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. Now I got this because obviously summer is coming. I need to try out few new compact powder. I don't have a lot of variety of compact powder. As you guys know, I do have dry skin, so I don't generally try a lot of compact powder. Anyway, first of all, when I got this, I was like, again, oh my god, the shade is white. Like, why did I select this? Because it says it's a banana powder. Banana powder has a little bit of that yellow undertone to it, but when I got this, I was like, oh my god, this video is going to be a disaster. I thought that way, but then I tried it out. First of all, this powder is extremely smooth. Like it's silky smooth, almost like velvet. Now the second thing I loved about this powder is that I was really scared to go in with this powder. I was like, the foundation was a dud. I hope this powder isn't. So when I applied this with my beauty blender, I always apply my powders with a beauty blender. So when I applied this with a beauty blender, I was like, oh my god, this powder looks invisible on my skin, yet it's making my skin look matte. At least on my under eye area, I will not be using this like, you know, in my whole face. At least for now, I used it in my under eye area and was like, oh my god, this powder is so good. I thought it was going to leave me a white cast. I thought it was going to look really stark white on me, and it's going to sit on top of the skin, but it blended out in such a nice way. I am completely impressed with the formula of this powder, completely impressed with the shade as well, because they did an excellent job. Even if you're medium skin tone, if you see this, you totally can wear this. Like, as you can see, I don't have any stark white powder on my face, anything that's sitting on top of my skin. I don't feel anything sitting on top of my skin. That's what I mean to say. And this just makes my under eyes look very, very smooth, very matte as well, but not too matte. Like, it gives a very soft matte effect, I would say. So definitely for the powder, it was a hit. So the next product I tested out here, this is the K Beauty blush. Now this blush, I got it in the shade Rustic Rush. Now this is a new launch from K Beauty, and this one retails for 800 rupees. But I got it like around the price of 700 something, because they were having a sale on these blushes when they launched, so I got it. And I do have to say, the formula is really, really good for summers. I mean, they nailed the formula on this one for summers. It is not a dewy blush at all. So if you're thinking that this is going to give you a very nice glowy dewy skin, it's not going to do that, but it is going to give you the most amazing soft matte effect on your skin, yet giving you a very natural flush of color to the cheeks, which I personally really, really loved. Now the formula of this is actually quite good, and I would totally say that it is worth spending your money on, especially during summers. I am someone, even though during summers I don't want to look, you know, oily or sweaty, at the same time I do not want to go in with a lot of powder blush also. So I think this is going to be a perfect pick for this summer season, because, you know, I cannot use my dewy glowy blushes during this summer season, but I do need a cream blush that looks super natural and gives me a very nice soft matte effect. Also, this is long lasting. This like yesterday I wore this the entire day, and I did notice that this was sitting so nicely. This lasts really, really nicely on the skin and gives you a very natural flush of color. Now I have been testing this out for quite some time, because this was the first product that I got from the entire pile of products that I have here today. So this was the first product I got, and ever since I got it, I have been using it, you know, off camera, just trying to see how this looks on the skin, how this wears with different types of foundation. And I do have to say, this looks good with every foundation. It looks good when you use a brush, it looks good when you use a sponge, and it looks good when you use your fingers as well. So for the formulation, I have to give it to the K Beauty team. It's amazing. The only thing I would say that I didn't like about this K Beauty blush is that I don't think so there is quite a lot of variety for dusky skin people. Now this is the darkest nude shade that they have, and this is like almost like a peach shade. I would like to see K Beauty launch much more of a brown nude tone blushes for people who have dusky to, you know, like medium to dusky skin, because I think that personally I like brown blushes on me and they suit me really well. So this one, by the packaging, you think that this is how the shade is going to look like, but it's not. The shade is very much peachy. This is the shade and this is the packaging. I mean, it doesn't look that different, but it's not really the same. Like, can you see? It's not really the same. I just want there to be a little hint of brown to this peach tone. It would have been perfect. But yeah, I just feel like they need to release much more shades, because the formulation is good. I just need much more shades, you know. I just need a little bit more variety. That's all I'm saying. So the next blush that I got, it is actually something that I did not try it on my face. I just swatched it, but I'll be trying it out in, you know, later videos. This is again from Blue Heaven. You guys know I'm obsessed with the Blue Heaven line, so I have been getting few new products from the same line, and this is the blush, and I really wanted to get this beautiful plum tone shade. Like, this is like a purple as well, a plum as well. I love the shade so much. But the name is here, it says it's glittering magenta. Literally in the name it says glittering magenta, which means that it's going to contain glitter. I mean, I am such a fool. I thought it was just a name, you know. But yes, this does have shimmer to it, like visible shimmers. So I don't know how this is going to translate on the skin. I mean, I haven't used this. Hopefully the glitter doesn't translate so much. I mean, as I'm seeing it, I feel like it's going to leave a little bit of sparkles here and there. but I just think that the shade is so beautiful that I cannot skip it, even with shimmers and everything. I just think that I'm going to like it, but obviously we'll have to try this out on my cheeks someday, and then I can give you guys my final opinion. But so far I love the shade. The shade is the best thing about this blush. And let's see about the shimmers, we'll see this later, but for now I love the shade. So the last thing today is this gloss. Again, it's from Essence as well. Now today I tried to do a very small type of mini reviews. I didn't include a lot of products, just some products that I just recently got. Now this is the Essence I think Extreme Shine Lip Gloss. Now this one, I think Amanda Z, I watch her on YouTube religiously. I love her videos so much. She loves this gloss, and a lot of you guys also told me to check this gloss out. So I was like, you know what, let me get this, and I got it. And I do have to say, this is the gloss I'm wearing, by the way. I do have to say I love the formula. First of all, so first I applied this with the Bella Vostok crayon, which is in the shade 08, and then I went in with this particular lip gloss, because this lip gloss doesn't have any pigment, any color to it. It's just a very high shine type of a gloss, almost like a clear gloss, I would say. So I had to go in with the lipstick underneath. I do have to say the formula is good. It's comfortable. It's a little bit on the thicker side, like just a very tiny bit, but I do see that this is going to be a little bit more long lasting because of the formulation. Now this does have visible shimmers and glitters to it, though, I do have to say that, but it's not uncomfortable in any way at all. It's not gritty, it's not heavy, it's not sticky. It gives you the most amazing shine. Now this is the lip gloss that I have on, but I did not use the Bella Vostok one anymore, because I thought the Bella Vostok one did not have much pigment to it. So what I did was I used my favorite NYB I used my favorite NYB 5-in-1 lipstick, and this is the nude variant. A lot of you guys always ask me. This is the nude variant. I think they have like 3 variants. This is the nude one. So I used this, and on top of that I used the gloss, and I do have to tell you guys, the gloss is really good. I'm going to get many more shades of this gloss. It's extremely affordable as well. I think I paid like around 260 rupees, and you can get this off on sale all the time. So yes, I really do like this gloss as well. So the best product, I do have to tell you guys, has to be these 3: the K Beauty blush, the Essence Brighten Up, this is the powder, and the Essence gloss. And yeah, that was it for today's small mini review. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any question, leave them in the comments down below. I always check your questions and try to reply to each one of you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye. Good morning, Sleepy.